Greetings, dear souls, and welcome to today's yoga class. To begin, come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Feel free to use a blanket or a block or bolster to prop your hips up. Place your first finger and thumb together in a mudra. You can have your palms facing upward to receive in the new energy, or facing downward to ground into the earth, whatever you need in this moment. You can close your eyes or have them open, whatever's comfortable. Inhaling very deeply, holding at the top, maintaining that breath, drawing in your core, and then exhale, relaxing everything out, then holding at the bottom. Inhale, filling up from your belly to your diaphragm to your chest and holding at the top, drawing in white light, focusing on your third eye. Exhale everything out, resting at the bottom, maintaining the breath before you. Inhale again, inhaling very deeply, holding at the top. Draw in your navel and exhale everything out. Let it all go. Hold and maintain at the bottom, then inhale very deeply, hold at the top, exhale, let it all go. Exhaling peace and holding at the bottom. Now place your left hand on your heart and your right hand over your left. Breathe into this space and consider your intention for class. And exhale everything out. Envision that this is now coming into fruition for you. Inhaling very deeply, filling up your heart with love and joy, and exhaling out. Inhaling into that heart space, and exhale for Om. Om. Sit with that energy, draw your hands to your heart, bow forward, and give thanks that you're able to partake in this practice today, and I give thanks to you for letting me be your guide. Let's begin with some nice, easy neck rotations, drawing your head over to one side, back and around. You can gaze at your nose tip to find a little bit more safety, and always go to where you're comfortable throughout practice. So if it doesn't feel right, then don't go there, but if it does feel good, you can also breathe into any juicy areas. So let's explore these neck circles. Bring your head over to one side, back, over to the other side, down and around. Continuing with this motion, drawing in your navel, drawing down your shoulders, breathing in and out through your nose. Taking it the opposite direction now, reversing the circle, bringing your head to one shoulder, back and around to the other, and coming on down. Breathing into any tight areas and letting go of what you no longer need. Being here in this moment, embracing life. Coming back through center, look over your right shoulder, look as far as you can to get a nice stretch in your neck. Then draw your chin into your chest, circle it down and around, and gaze over to the left. Then circle your chin into your chest, gaze down and around, circling over to the right. Draw your shoulders down your spine, bring your chin into your chest, draw it over to the left. Draw your chin into your chest, draw it over to the right. Draw your chin into your chest, take it over to the left, and then come back through center. Really nice work. Now take your right ear to your right shoulder, stay here, or you can extend your right arm out as well. Extending that right arm out and then taking your head with your left hand and slightly adding a little more tension here just to add a little deeper stretch, but going to wherever's comfortable. You can also bring your hand and flex and extend, bringing it to point up and then extend down. Switching sides, draw your ear to your left shoulder, draw your left arm out. Feel free to grab a hold of your head and begin moving your palm to face up and then down. Breathing into any tight areas, releasing what no longer serves you. giving thanks for this moment, coming back through center. Make fist with your hands and begin making wrist circles, drawing your wrist in a circular motion, taking it the opposite direction now. Rotating your wrists around. And then open and close your hands. Open and close, open and close, open and close. And then take your fingertips, place them and point them towards your feet as you walk your palms down on the ground in front of you, giving yourself a nice wrist stretch. Feel free to look at the video to kind of give a little guidance. Then flip your palms so that your hands are facing down and begin making little motions here, as little or as big as feels good. Now take your hands, interlace them, and just rotate your hands around in a circular motion, going one way and the other. Placing your hands on your knees, and now taking shoulder rotations, bringing your arms up, back, and around, up, back, and around. And then add your arms into this. Release your arms and let them kind of gaze backwards as if maybe you were swimming through ethereal water of light and new possibilities, bringing your arms back, and then rotating your shoulders forward, giving it a few times. And then we're going to add those arms in like you're swimming, and bring your arms forward. And you're just kind of moving here, getting more range of motion in your shoulders, letting them release and let go. Then place your hands on the right side of your body, and then just release your neck down. We're getting a nice, gentle twist here. You can release your ear to your shoulder if that feels nice, breathing into any tension. Taking it through center and over to the left now, placing your hands down, drawing your ear to your shoulder, relaxing, releasing here, breathing in and out through your nose. Have a moment. Coming back through center, begin walking your arms forward, and then release your head down towards the ground. You can shake it. No, I won't let bad thoughts get in the way. Yes, I will have positive thoughts. No, I won't let bad thoughts get in the way. Yes, I will have positive thoughts. So then change your feet so that the other foot goes in front of the other. Take your arms out by the side and begin rotating, making circles with your arms, rotating your arms, awakening your shoulders. Taking it the opposite direction. And then circle, bringing your right arm under your left, interlacing your fingers to wherever's comfortable. Gaze upwards, bring your elbows up, and then draw your elbows in towards your core. Draw your chin into your chest. Relax and release your neck, stretching out your shoulders, releasing any tension here. Breathing, letting go. Coming back up through center, bring your elbows to come up and your gaze to go up, and then look to one direction and the other. Coming through center, releasing, bringing your left arm underneath the right, interlacing your fingers, bringing your elbows up, and then curling into yourself, bringing your elbows towards your navel, drawing in your core, lifting up from your pelvic floor. Bring your chin into your chest. Relax here. Breathe here. Coming through center, and then turning to one side, turning to the other side, stretching, releasing. Come up one more time for a nice stretch before you release your arms. Let it all go. We're going to take Sufi grinds. Your hands are on your knees and your body circles forward to one side, back and around to the other side. Forward, up and around to the other side, continuing with this motion as you grind over your pelvis. Your spine acts like a spoon, grinding and stirring the pot of your pelvic bowl, moving and awakening that energy, bringing your body over to one side, back and around, awakening. Now taking it the opposite direction, taking it now to the other way, bringing your body over to one side, back and around, over to the other, exploring this full body range of motion, awakening your body, awakening your energy, coming into your true essence, knowing that you are divine, you are here, you are whole, and enjoying this time. Coming through center, bringing your chest forward, and then arching into yourself. Shine your heart forward, and then round and tuck your chin, curling into yourself. Staying here, and then bringing your heart forward, expand forward, draw into yourself. Expand and shine your heart forward, and then draw into yourself. Continuing with this motion, spinal flexion, putting your body forward and aft. Shining forward and coming back into yourself. Bring your hands to your shoulders and begin twisting from one side and the other. Engaging your core as you move from one side to the other, rotating, twisting, helping your digestive system, activating your inner fire, awakening your body safely and gently, rocking from side to side, going from one direction and the other. Breathing into your beautiful heart, coming through center. Release your hands down. Place your right hand over your heart, your left hand on top. Take a nice deep breath in, release, and you're going to come to your hands and knees. Bringing your shoulders to stack directly over your wrists. Bringing your hips to stack over your knees. Your knees are about hip width apart. And coming here into your central position, drawing your shoulders down your back, drawing in your navel, and then coming to gaze down at your mat. From here, inhale as you gaze upward, bringing your sit bones to shine towards the sky, really gazing upwards, and then exhale, draw in your navel as you round into yourself, bringing your chin in towards your chest, and then inhale, tilting your pelvis and your heart up to the sky. Exhale, rounding, drawing into yourself. Inhale as you gaze upward, shine yet beautiful heart forward. Exhale, draw into yourself. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round in. Exploring our cat and cow here. As you inhale, gaze upward into cow position. Exhale, round into yourself into cat position. Inhale as you come into cow. Exhale, coming into cat. Inhale, and then placing your left hand in the center, drawing your right hand up to the sky, gaze up towards your palm, and then thread your arm through the gate of your arm, bringing your shoulder to the earth, bending your elbow and resting your head on the ground. You can also rest it on a blanket or a block, stretching and releasing here as we release any tension in that shoulder, breathing in and out through your belly. Relaxing, letting go, letting the earth support you. Coming in through center. Now place your right hand on the ground. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. Gaze up towards your hand and then thread it through the gate of your arm, bringing that shoulder down onto the ground as you bend the opposite elbow, resting your head down, twisting, stretching, releasing, and breathing into any tight areas. Breathing in and out through your nose. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Allowing Mother Earth to support you. Coming back through center, coming to your hands and knees, and then come onto your forearms, and then begin walking your elbows forward, interlace your hands, and stretch down, stretching the whole length of your arms, all the way through your armpits, all the way through your shoulders and your lats. Stretching here, you can even probably feel it in your side waist, releasing and letting gravity relax into the movement. Extend your arms out in front of you, shift your body weight forward, come back to your hands and knees, and then bring your knees to the outer edge of your mat. Sit your hips back as you come into a wide-legged child's pose with your arms extending forward. Your head comes to gently rest onto the ground. If you'd like, you can even breathe into your third eye space. Breathing, relaxing, releasing, letting go, reconsidering your intention and reconnecting with all that you are. Breathing in and out through your nose. Now come up and make these full body circles, bringing your body forward, up, back, and around. Bring your hips to the side, your chest to the side, arching up and forward. Coming to the other side, bring your hips towards your heels and exploring this motion, really appreciating your body for everything that it can do and being excited for what it can't do, because then that's something new to explore and to do in the future and have something to compare and contrast with. So rotating your body up and forward, breathing into any area, taking it the opposite direction, reversing that motion. I find that this breathes and gets into so many little nooks and crannies that you didn't even know were there. And so it's a really fun way to explore what's going on in your body, as well as warm up gently. So continue moving, enjoying this movement, circling over to the side, up, back, and around. Good job. Good work. Now bring your knees together, walk your arms forward and place your forehead on the ground for puppy pose, letting your sit bones rise towards the earth and trying to find extension from the very base of your spine all the way out through the top of your head. Walk yourself back up to your hands and knees, curl your toes under, lift your knees up and come back into our first downward facing dog. Here you want to bend your right foot and then your left foot, and then your right foot and left foot. Extend your legs up and then just begin walking the dog, bending one knee, bending the other knee, finding whatever motion feels good in your first downward dog. As you begin to awaken, your shoulders draw down your spine, your weight presses evenly into all areas of your hands, extending one leg and the other, and eventually coming to straighten your legs or yearn for straight. Heels can come toward the ground or yearn towards the ground. Breathing in and out through your nose, gaze is up towards your navel. Lift up from your pelvic floor, shine your sit bones up towards the heavens. Draw your shoulders down, relax your neck, relax any tension. Shift your gaze forward and then come into a plank position and then slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your feet. And then draw your shoulders back as you press up into a cobra position, gazing up towards your nose. Relax and release down. Extend your hands out slightly, draw your shoulders down, and this time see if you can't straighten your arms a little more as you come up into cobra. Gaze over to the left, draw your chin into your chest. Over to the other side, gazing over to the right, draw your chin into your chest. And gaze out over the left. Come back through center, lower all the way down towards the mat. Relax your head into the earth. Place your hands by your side, fingernails point down into the mat. Feet come together and lift your shoulders off the ground. Raise your right foot off the ground. Lower it down. Raise your left foot off the ground. Lower it down. Relax your upper body down to the ground as well. And we're going to do it again. And this time, feel free to do both legs, or you can do one at a time. But if you'd like, then your shoulders are up, your legs are up, and then release everything down towards the mat. Bring your hands to press under your shoulders. Come back up into your cobra position. Gaze is up or slightly arching back. Come on down, and then place your left hand out to the side in a T position. Bring your right foot up and over. Your right hand can come to that hip or it can stay on the ground to support you. And here we're just breathing into that left shoulder, allowing it to open, relax, and release. Breathing into any tension. Staying here for just a moment longer before coming back through center and then setting up for the other side. Your right hand is in a T position. Gaze the opposite direction. Bring your left foot up and over, coming to the ground behind you to support. Your left arm can come to your hip or to the ground to support you. And here we're stretching out that right shoulder blade, breathing into any tight areas that might have formed over time. Breathing here, releasing, relaxing, releasing and letting go. Try to stay just a little bit longer, allowing yourself to have this moment before we begin to flow today. And when you're ready, come back through center. Place your hands under your shoulders and give yourself a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Press yourself up. Come back to your hands and knees. Curl your toes under and come back into downward facing dog. And then slowly walk to the front of your mat. Come into a forward fold, bending your knees, grabbing a hold of opposite elbows, and shake your head back and forth. Shaking it, releasing your neck, and then fore and aft. Now slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming up to a standing position. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. Gaze up towards your palms, draw in your core as you exhale, fold over yourself. You can bend your knees in your forward fold if you'd like. Inhale to a flat spine, bringing your palms to your thighs, extending out. Before you place your palms on the ground, bend your knees, step your right leg back, coming into a low crescent lunge, bringing that knee to the ground, extending your heart through the gate of your arms. Staying here this first time, as we just stretch out that hip, and then we'll slowly add on over time. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then bring your knees together, lower knees, chest, chin, slither on up and through into your cobra. Draw in your navel, draw down your shoulder blades. And then press on back, coming to your hands and knees, curl your toes under, and press your hips back and up, coming into your downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Drawing your shoulders down your spine, gazing up towards your navel. Step your right leg forward, stepping in between your hands. Lower your back left knee down, extending out, bringing your heart to shine through, gazing upwards, trying to find a nice long straight spine. You can engage that back glute and magnetize your inner thighs towards one another for stability. Inhale, exhale, curl your back toes under, lift up, step to the front of your mat in your forward fold. Inhale to find a flat spine. Exhale, draw into yourself. Inhale your arms down, around, and up over your head. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. Gaze up. Exhale, draw in your core as you swan dive forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale finds a flat spine. Exhale as you step your left leg back, coming into a low crescent lunge, extending that foot out flat on the earth. And then this time, walking your hands up to your knee, drawing your shoulders down your spine, drawing in your core, staying here. Or you can begin bringing your hands to your hips, squaring off your hips with either your hands at your knee, or inhale your arms above your head. They can be either apart, or you can bring your palms to touch, whatever feels best for you, either gazing forward or up towards your hands, inhaling and exhaling. From here, release your arms, open and twist to the left. Let your hands just graze onto your legs for stability or support. You can also use a block here. Gaze out over that back shoulder, then bring your hands to frame your foot. Pop that knee back, coming into knees, chest, chin. 3-point vinyasa. Inhale, draw your shoulders down your spine as you come up into your cobra. Gaze to the right, draw your chin into your chest. Gaze to the left. Repeating, drawing your chin into your chest, gazing to the right, drawing your chin in, and then coming back to your hands and knees. Curl your toes under, press your hips back, come into your downward facing dog. Great work. Inhaling here and exhaling to reset. Nice, strong, beautiful yogi. Nice, long spine. Inhale your left leg up to the sky in your three-legged dog, trying to square off your hips. And then lower that foot down. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Try to square off your pelvis. Allow that foot to come down to the earth. Switch your gaze forward and then step your left foot forward. Drop your right knee down, coming into that low crescent lunge on the opposite side. Walk your hands up onto your left knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Square off your pelvis. Staying there, or inhale your hands above your head. And for a challenge, gaze up towards your fingertips. Draw in your core. Use your thighs to magnetize towards one another. Engage your glute to support you, engage your quad, and then exhale, open up into the right, twisting, gazing out over that back shoulder, breathing here, drawing in your core. And then place your hands to frame your foot, lift your back toes and leg up, and then step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat spine, exhale into your forward fold. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. Gaze up towards your hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step out about a little bit wider than hip distance. Inhale your arms above your head. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Stretch over to the left as you pop your right hips out. Stretching here and trying to breathe into that side body. Engage your core, draw in your lower ribs, and if you'd like, you can release your left hand down your thigh. Gaze up towards your right fingertips, come back through center, switch sides, grabbing the left wrist and stretching over to the right. Pressing out through that opposite hip, breathing in and out through your nose. And if you'd like, you can release the right arm down your side. Finding that side body stretch here, getting more length. Come through center for hip circles, drawing your hips forward, back, and around, trying to find a nice circular motion, finding healthier, happier hips, switching directions, finding that nice circular motion, breathing, relaxing, releasing, circling your pelvis. And then step a little wider and make larger hip circles, exploring a larger range of motion, engaging your core, breathing in and out through your nose. And switch directions, enjoying the movement, breathing in and out through your nose, exploring this full range of motion. Good. Come to a standing position. Extend your arms out in a T position and circle them around, circling them around in a circular motion, and then switch directions. And then begin releasing your arms from one side and the other. Feel free to bend your knees as you rock and rotate, switching from one side and the other, breathing in and out through your nose. A little moment to free up your energy, going from one side and the other. Shake out your palms, come to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale as you swan dive forward. Inhale, come to a flat spine. Exhale as you step your right foot back into that low crescent lunge. With your right hand on the ground, inhale your left arm up to the sky. Gaze up towards your palms. And then begin making circles with your arms, finding more rotation. You can also leave it still, but if you'd like, rotate your arm and then switch directions. Place both hands down, pop your hips back, extend that front leg, lift your toes up. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can add in some blocks, grabbing a couple of blocks, placing them on either side and staying here, exploring that range of motion. Or you can place your hands on the ground, staying upright, or if you'd like, you can explore folding over that front leg, trying to keep a nice long spine and then folding over. Here we are in our half splits, exploring a further range of motion and flexibility in our hamstrings. Breathing in and out through your nose, relaxing, releasing, breathing into any tension. Switch your gaze forward. And place your hands on the inside of that left foot as we come into lizard pose. That left foot walks to the edge of the mat. Pop your knee up and then begin shifting your body weight forward and aft. Here we are in our lizard, moving fore and aft, finding more range of motion, breathing in and out through your nose. Stay here, or you can explore coming onto your forearms. And if you'd like, you can lower that back knee down to the ground, exploring that range of motion in that left hip. Here you can also come onto a block if you'd like, bringing your forearms to a block to alleviate some of that pressure. Relaxing, releasing, letting go, breathing in and out through your nose. Begin to walk yourself up. Bring your foot to come back to the center of the mat. Frame your foot. Lift your back knee off the ground as we prepare to come into a high lunge. Walking your hands to your knees, squaring off your hips, sinking down into that front quad. Inhale your arms above your head. Staying here, gazes forward or up at your hands at a drishti, a point of focus. Exhale, extend your arms out, turning that back foot at a 45-degree angle, coming down into that front leg, into our warrior two. Opening up here, trying to square off your pelvis, and then reach your right arm down your thigh. Left arm comes up and over your head. Gaze is up towards your left fingertips. Breathing in and out through your nose, bringing that left arm to your front thigh. Inhale your right arm above your head, and then bring that hand down to the ground for a challenge or leave it on your quad. Here we are in our extended side angle pose, exploring a nice range of motion. Come back up, and then walk your back foot in, shift your hips to the right, lower down into triangle pose. Here you can use a block. If you don't have a block, you can place your hand on your shin, and eventually maybe to come onto the ground. Gazes up towards those top fingertips, breathing in and out through your nose. Place your hand on your hip, or you can leave your hand up, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Breathing here. And then shift your gaze down towards the ground, place your hands on either side of your foot, and step on back into plank. Slowly lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Quads are lifted off the ground. You can also do the same knees, chest, chin as before, or just come back into downward dog. Pressing back into downward dog, lifting your left leg up into the sky, and then begin bending that knee, bringing your heel towards the opposite glute, opening up through your psoas, through your hip. Breathing in and out through your nose, trying to square off your shoulder girdle. Draw in your navel, lift up from your pelvic floor, extend that leg straight, and then lower it down to the earth. Before we take it to the other side, inhale your right leg up to the sky, bend at the knee, draw the heel towards the glute. Gaze is up towards that heel. Shoulders try to square off, lift up from your pelvic floor, breathe in and out through your nose, extend that leg straight, and then draw that leg down to the earth in your downward dog. Gaze is up towards your navel, come up on your tippy toes, step your right foot forward, lower your left knee down, let's flow to the other side. Left arm down, right arm up. Here we are in our easy twist, twisting out. It helps our digestion. Breathing in and out through your body increases oxygen. Circle that arm if you did on the other side, finding this nice circular motion, and then taking it the opposite direction, lubricating that shoulder girdle. Bring your hands down onto the earth, pop your hips back for this half splits, and then extend your toes up to the sky. Flexing your foot, you can use the blocks here to stay upright with a nice straight spine. You can bring your hands to the earth, or you can eventually begin flirting with folding over that front leg, finding more flexibility in the hamstring, breathing into any tight areas, releasing any tension on the exhale, breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, come back into that bent knee, bring your hands on the inside of your foot, walk your right foot to the edge of the mat. Here we are in lizard pose. Pop your back knee off the ground and begin rocking forward and aft in lizard. Exploring this motion, shifting your body and your body weight forward and drawing it back, forward and aft. Coming on down to your forearms, lower that knee down, relaxing here. You can also use the block if you did on the other side, releasing any tension in your hip, breathing in and out through your nose. Feel free to release your head down and stretch your neck, breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, walk yourself back up, move the block out of the way, walk that foot back into the center of the mat, pop your left knee up. We're going to come into that high lunge. Begin to walk yourself up, square off your hips. When you're ready, inhale your arms above your head, lower down into that high lunge shape. Feeling it in that front quad, pressing out through that back heel, engaging the glute, engaging the quads, and then shift your body into Warrior Two, beginning to rotate that back foot and sinking on down into your Warrior Two. Shoulders draw down. And when you're ready, reverse your warrior, drawing that back arm down your thigh. The front arm comes up and over. Nice, graceful, strong arms. And then when you're ready, release that arm down, bringing it to rest on your quad. Your opposite arm comes up and over your ear, staying here. Or if you'd like to advance, you can bring your arm down to the mat. I like to bring it on the outside of that knee. Here is the extended side angle pose. You can really feel that clean line of energy from your toes out through your pinky. Come back up and then walk your back heel in, shift your hips to the left, come on down into triangle pose. Bringing that front arm down to your shin, or you can use a block, or bringing it to the earth. Gaze is up towards the ceiling or that top arm. Draw in your navel to detoxify. Breathe in and out through your nose. Bring your hands down to frame your foot, and then step forward into your forward fold. Inhale finds a flat spine. Exhale, draw into yourself. Bend your knees and just give yourself a hug, hugging the back of your knees, shaking your head back and forth, releasing any tension here, and then slowly rolling up to a standing position. That was a lot of work, excellent work. Bring one hand over your heart and the other to embrace your heart. Breathe in through your nose and out. Now come to stand in a wide-legged position with your hands on your hips. Your feet are pointed towards the edge of your mat. Use your core to slowly walk yourself down. You can stop using a block, keeping a nice straight spine, or you can begin flirting with dangling, wherever's comfortable. Place your left hand down into the ground. Bring your right hand to your heart and extend it up towards the sky. Gaze up towards your palm, exploring this twist. And then switch sides, bringing the right hand down, the left hand to your heart, and then extend it straight up. Gaze up towards your palm or up towards the sky and the infinite possibilities. Bring your hands down. We're going to come into Skandasana. To do that, lower your hips down to the left, lowering your body weight down, using your hands to support you here, or you can flirt with bringing your hands to heart eventually. But no pressure, no rush. Go to wherever's comfortable today. Place your hands on the earth and begin walking your weight over to the other side, adjusting your feet as needed before you lower your hips down to the ground. If you'd like, you can flirt with bringing your hands to your heart, but no pressure. Placing your hands on the ground, come back through center, and then use your strong core to draw yourself up to standing. Good work. Place your hands on your hips and come back on down. Here you can dangle to wherever is comfortable. Eventually, your head may eventually come to the ground, but no pressure, no rush, going to wherever's comfortable. If it is going to go near the ground, you want to bring your hands closer on the inside of your feet and begin slowly yearning your body in that direction. When you're ready, extend your body straight up and forward, and we're going to come into Skandasana one more time, lowering your hips to the right, breathing here, stretching into that hip. Walk your body up and over to the left, lowering the heel down, extending out through that foot. And then sink your hips down to the earth. Walk your left foot into your thigh. Square your body off over the right leg and then walk yourself forward. Feel free to use blocks here and eventually exploring the forward fold, going to wherever's comfortable for you today. knowing that it's more important to go to your limit versus beyond it. You want to always respect your body and go to wherever's comfortable in this moment. Begin walking yourself up, and then place that left foot on top of your right leg, coming into a figure 4. Walk yourself forward. Here you can use a couple blocks. Place your forearms on the blocks. Gaze forward or drop your head down, whatever's more comfortable. Breathing into any tension that you feel in that hip. Mine's particularly tight on this day. From figure 4, place your foot onto the ground, draw your knee up to the sky, hug it with your right arm and bring your left arm behind you for support, gazing over that back shoulder, twisting here. You can also bring the outside of your arm to that knee. You can even make a mudra if you'd like. Going to wherever's comfortable for you in this moment. Each day is different, each day a new beginning. Breathing in and out through your nose, releasing, relaxing, and letting go. Coming out of it and releasing that leg out straight as we come into the other side, finding your sitting bones, and then bringing that right knee, square off your pelvis, come over to the left leg, staying upright or eventually folding over that front leg, releasing any tension and exploring more flexibility in your hamstring, more flexibility in your mind. You can even flirt with flexing that foot if you'd like, breathing in and out through your nose. Begin walking yourself up. Bring your right foot over the left leg in your figure 4 position. Place a couple blocks on either side if you'd like, and did on the other side. Rest your forearms on it, and then just come on down. Exploring a little bit range of motion as you fold over that hip and breathe into any tension. Remove the blocks, walk yourself up, place the right foot down into the earth, your knee points up, and give yourself a hug. Your left arm hugs your knee, right arm comes behind you for support. And if you did on the other side and you'd like to explore it on this side, you can bring the outside of that forearm to your knee, going for a deeper twist, twisting and detoxifying, bringing out your organs. When you're ready, release out of the position, release both legs out, readjust to find your sitting bones. Inhale your arms above the head, gaze up towards your hands. Exhale as you draw in your navel and fold over yourself in a forward fold. Your hands come by your feet. You can also use the blocks here, place your forearms on them, and come into a forward fold, going to wherever is comfortable for you today. Breathing in and out through your nose. Relaxing here. Begin to walk yourself up to a seated position. Bend your knees and hug yourself, hugging the back of your knees, dropping your head down onto your shins or your knees, relaxing as you hug yourself and go into your little cave. You are divinely protected and safely guided throughout all of your endeavors in the day. Inhale as you come up. Release your arms, place your hands on the back of your thighs. Give yourself a little twist, and when you're ready, come on down to your back. Coming down to your back, finding a nice long spine. Inhale your knees up, coming to a 90-degree angle. Place your hands by your ears. Inhale as you lift your head up as we do a little bit of core work here, dropping one leg and the other, dropping your left leg down and using your core to draw it up. Drop your right knee down and come up. Left and up, right and up. Left heel taps down, right heel taps down. Left and up, right and up. Both heels tap down and up, or you can continue doing one at a time if that's too hard. If not, keep going. Both heels down and up, down and up, down and up, and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Excellent work. Really proud of you. Draw your hands out to the side in a T position, and then just drop your knees to the side. Relaxing, releasing here in our supine twist. You can gaze straight up towards the ceiling or over the opposite shoulder. Try to keep both of your shoulder blades in the ground. If you'd like, your left hand can come to your right knee and draw your knees down further. It's up to you, whatever feels best to you in this moment. Breathing in and out through your nose as we begin to wind down the practice. Congratulations for making it this far. We're almost done. We're winding it down. Draw your legs up through center. Draw them over to the opposite side. Allow your knees to rest down. Enjoying this twist and gazing over the opposite shoulder. Breathing in and out through your nose. You can have that hand come to your knee if you did on the other side. Whatever's comfortable for you. Relaxing, releasing, letting go. Draw your knees in through center, and we're gonna come in to find a little wiggle with your knees. Place your hands on your knees, make little circles, massaging your sacrum into the earth. Change directions, going the other direction, finding these nice knee rotations. And now we're going to come up into our happy baby by drawing your legs up, drawing your arms through your legs, grabbing the outer arch of your feet, drawing your knees down towards the earth with a flat, long spine, staying still or rocking from one side and the other, exploring your happy baby here, breathing in and out through your nose. Bring your feet together, release your feet down into butterfly, but now on your back. Place your hands on your thighs and begin massaging and pressing them away from each other. And then you're going to extend one leg out, extend the opposite leg out, extend both arms up, palms face up. As we come into Shavasana, draw your shoulders underneath you and just relax here. Relaxing your mind, letting your mind relax. Excellent work today. Congratulations on taking time for yourself. Allow that relaxation to come down into your jaw as you release any tension here. Breathing in and out through your nose, allow that breath and relaxation to come into the front of your neck, the back of your neck, the front of your heart. Can you open a window and let some air in on either the front and or the back or the sides, breathing in and out into that heart space, allowing that breath to go down your arms and out to your fingertips, relaxing your ribs, your stomach, your back, your pelvis, your quads, hamstrings, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Breathing in and out through your nose, just be here. You have to grow from the inside out. No one can teach you. No one can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. A quote by Swami Vivekananda. I'll allow you a few moments here in Shavasana to just be. And when you're ready, you can begin wiggling your fingers and toes, and then bend your knees. Draw your knees from one side and the others in a windshield-like motion, coming over onto your right side, pressing yourself up into a seated position. Try to keep your energy drawn inward, closing your eyes, coming to a seated position. And then bring your first finger and thumb to touch. Inhale. And exhale whenever you're ready. Good. Inhale, imagine red at the base of your spine. And exhale, release that energy all the way out. Inhale, imagine orange around your navel area, right below it. Inhale into your sacrum. Hold at the top, and then exhale, let it all out. Inhale, imagining yellow at your solar plexus above your navel, drawing in good, beautiful energy, holding at the top, and releasing, letting go. Inhale, green into your heart space, Anahata chakra, holding at the top. Exhale, love out. Inhale, blue into your throat chakra. What would you like to say? Exhale, let it all out. Inhale into your third eye, envision indigo. Hold at the top. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale, envision violet into your crown chakra. Drawing in your navel, lifting up from your pelvic floor, drawing energy into your brain. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, imagine a golden ball of energy in your navel. Exhale, it expands with joy. Inhale very deeply. Exhale out your mouth through a small hole and imagine a big energy field going all around you, protecting your aura. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale your hands to your third eye, down through your lips and down to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale. Om. When you're ready, bow forward. Namaste. From my heart to yours, I honor and respect the divine spirit within you. May peace be on your path, sweet friends. Until next time, this has been Christa. Bye. If you liked today's yoga class, please like the video, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Did you like this beginner style class? Did you find anything challenging? Would you like to advance to some new ideas? I'd love to hear your feedbacks down below. Maybe we could also explore shorter classes as well. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking your time to practice with me and for time to care for yourself. As you do these little gifts to yourself, they ripple out into the world beyond us. Please share this class with others if you enjoyed it. And I also have some premium content that I'll leave a link down to below if you'd like to find additional yoga classes.